Hi there, this is Helen Tarrant again from here with our whole team. Wow, it's massive. Welcome to another episode of Commercial Property Roadshow. As you know that I am in Sydney and I'm currently in lockdown, but that does not mean we cannot do inspections. So for the very first time, I am actually going to show you a virtual inspection that one of my clients is seeing, and I'm talking to the agents, so you'll be able to see it and what we ask. But also, this is a property, the only reason we're doing this is that we have actually cited this property 2 years ago when it was about to become on the market, and then it was pulled off the market, and there was so many different things that was happening because it was involving a partnership coming together or splitting up. So we actually have previous photos we can pull up, and with a Pest and Building, we can actually get a more complete result of the look of the property. But further, in the next episode, what I'm going to show you is we're actually flying one of our team into the ACT because we are not able to do inspections when we live from Sydney, so we can't mobilise our Sydney staff. Our Melbourne staff can't go there. So the only people that can fly in is our team in Brisbane. So we want to show you how we do it with a virtual, with our inspection with a client, so you get to see that even in a lockdown situation we can still get your property inspected and get your needs covered. So I want to show you this is Ishka. They're a chain store, and this is a property in Lismore, New South Wales. So let me share screens with you. So this is Ishka, and it's like a Tree of Life store. So for me, it's quite interesting because I didn't know they were a franchise. Look, the name sounded familiar, but then I had to Google them. So they basically sell lifestyle products, they're clothing, jewelry, gifts. As you can see, when we do the inspection, it's quite a large span of different type of very, I guess, lifestyle-driven products. And in Lismore, they've been there for a long time there. They've got a new lease, so they're definitely ready to go. So so let's have a look at where their stores are. So here, we've got all of their stores here. So let's go Shepparton, Traralgon, Plenty Valley, Greensborough, Eastland, Knox, Bendigo, Northland, Broadmeadow, Chadstone, Clayton, Fountain Gate, High Point, Southland, Frankston, Ballarat, Wollongong, Campbelltown, Hornsby, Warrnambool, Warringah, Erina, Tuggerah, Cardiff, Green Hill, Launceston, Elizabeth, Marion, Colonders, Westlake, Lismore, Browns Point, Logan, and Carindale, Morefeld, Booragoon. Yeah, so there's quite a few there. So it's about, I think, roughly about 20 stores around. So let me show you the IM so we can walk before we go to the inspection. So this is the information memorandum. This is what we look at before we put the client into the property. So Ishka, you can see that's their colors. It's that aqua and purple. So it's an information memorandum here. We see it's about the building's 295 square meters. The rate's about a bit over 5,000. It's lot B on the plan. It's B3 commercial core, which means that it can become any kind of commercial tenancy can go in there. Offers to purchase. So let's have a look at this. Is current new lease. So it just started in 2021. 5 years to go, 5-year option. That's always good. Ground floor, 100 square meters of mezzanine floor, which is always good. $44,000 in net rent. Very rarely do you find properties that is going to be around the $600,000 mark, which is what this property was bought for, where it is going to be freestanding, even in regional areas. So this is why it's so rare in this current market. So we really literally saw the IM and had to jump on it. So this is the location. Lismore is a large regional town in far north Queensland. It's very, very close to the Gold Coast, and it's probably about an hour's drive from the Gold Coast. It's very lifestyle driven area as well. So you can see that Lismore is here, and it's within that ring where most people drive, Lismore, Barron, Byron Bay and Ballina. It's that triangle that has become really popular for lifestyle purposes in the last few years. We can see the location, Liverpool Council, it's got Watertown, all of that stuff. And then it's got the agent details and, of course, the disclaimer. So it's very, very standard here. It's got a GSC disclaimer, but we've got the office of purchase form, and because it's in New South Wales, it's going to be an unconditional contract the day you swap it. Well, not swap it, exchange it. So we've got to move fast on this. So we've got the lease here. You can see it's 2021. 2026 as the termination date, as in that's the date of the first term, and then you've got an option of 5 years after that. Here is the details of the signatures, and we can scroll through and see the items on the schedule. So $44,000 a year. We can see that it's current market rent after that when it goes to market review, and it's GST on top, and the tenants pay 100% of the outgoing. So they pay rates, water, land tax, which is amazing because if you're putting this into a trust in New South Wales, there will be land tax, and there may also be subject to land tax if you put it into your self-managed super fund. Building insurance and liability, all levies contributing to the owner's corporation sinking fund or admin fund, but that's not applicable here because it's all strata. It's part of, so anything here, but it does include management fees, but it does pay land tax. So I would rather take the land tax over management fees. Definitely we'll get someone to quote on the management fees. It'd probably be somewhere between, with this easy property, somewhere between about 3 to 4% plus GST. 3% rental increases, so that's good rental increases. That's used for a retail shop. No bank guarantees, no security deposit, but of course this is very often, often people ask me, well, is that not secure? But when you get a brand name tenant like Ishka, where they have multiple stores, they're not likely to give bank guarantees for any of their stores or security deposit, because it just goes all the way through, right? And basically the special conditions are, as long as they're a tenant, they're not going to be giving you a bank guarantee or a director's guarantee on it. So we've got things that at least leasing shall be responsible for the installation and all regular maintenance of air conditioning equipment, service, and any such capital replacement, upgrade, and review required from time to time. Leasees. So this is very good and very interesting. They're actually responsible for putting in the hard cost of the air conditioning units as well as servicing. So that's an additional bonus as well. Fire safety, really important, especially in New South Wales. They need to be in touch, and they need to take care of the fire service plus the fire equipment as well. All expense involved in it in the annual safety certificate, and identifies the lessor for any loss. And charges for electricity, gas, waste as well, because a lot of them may have waste removal and use of the premise as well. So that's really, really good. Replaces all light bulbs and is sold by the leaseor during the term of the lease, and a potential purchaser requires the occupation. Their party agrees that lease may terminate the lease by giving lease at least 6 months. So if someone wants to be an owner-occupier, this also has that provision. So you're opening yourself up in the future. Someone wants to take over being an owner-occupier, they can term the lease within 6 months, and that's really interesting. Plus, they've added a demolition clause into this, which is amazing, which means that if all along the strips get bought out by a developer, they can literally give them 12 months notice and then kick the tenant out and redevelop. Because if they didn't have this clause, a tenant could be there for 10 years and hold up the development. That is very, very interesting. So very good clauses in the lease, and I'm liking this. But the most important thing is for us to actually go and have a look at the property. So, it's interesting for us just to see the property, but it's more important for us to actually view the actual what the inspection looks like. So again, this is some photos of the inside of it. We've got to make sure when we do the inspection that we match, and that there's no adverse leaks, nothing that is non-compliant in there, nothing that is there that we wouldn't be buying a property on. So let's get started. Come and join us for the inspection, and I'll see you on the other side.
Gotcha.
Fabulous.
Righto.
Hello, Helen.
We're up in the roof.
Oh,
We're in the mezzanine area. You can see it's got a stairwell. Good big. Can you see that?
Yes,
Can you see that, Helen?
we can.
They're in the room.
They're doing an inspection.
Yeah, but it's a stairwell.
Up to the roof.
It's a mezzanine.
Yep.
Just obviously storage area.
Yep, fine.
You can see all that. It's done very well.
Yep.
It's not.
Yep, it's nice.
It's not hide your Christmas presents in the corner and never find them again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, and like it's at its highest point, it's a good 2.5 meters. It's very workable.
Yeah.
As I said, and it's all hardwood frames.
Yep.
You can see, and basically block walls.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. We'll take you downstairs. See, I said Christmas present. They've still got the Christmas tree in the corner.
Yeah. And I believe Peston Building have they contacted you already? I think that's already booked in.
Yeah, we've organised it for Monday.
Okay, fabulous.
So everything's happening there. Sandra's organising her Grizzly Bear Trust.
Yes. I spoke to her accountant this morning before the call. He said there's some stuff, some paperwork they needed. I said, look, we need it next week. He goes, I'm going to try to do my best to get it all done next week. I'm like, good.
Yeah, okay. All good.
Lots of bins there.
Yeah, they have lots of boxes and a little kitchenette.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
I've got a tarot reading going on, just so you know.
Okay. Right. And just obviously disabled toilet.
Okay. So one toilet in the premise?
Yes.
Okay.
But it is disabled. We'll take it. This is just sort of the back storage area as well.
Yeah.
You can see that's just a fill-in wall, and then we come out into the retail area.
Okay. So there's retail area, and then there's the back area where there is the storage, and then there's the access to the roof from there. Is that right?
Yeah. There's a good 1.5 metre wide stairwell.
Okay.
And then, as I explained, they also lease the shop next door that they've put a hole in the wall.
How much is
it? Normally the wall would be finished here for this building.
Yep.
But it's pretty all clear. You can see
So they have access. So it's two built. So there is two.
So this is a separate property through here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yep.
So they've got two premises. Okay.
Yeah, they got two premises.
So they'll do a make good if they need to, and just
Yeah, there's a make good in the lease, I believe. It's probably in that lease though. And you can see the false ceiling.
Yep.
It's all in good condition. Air conditioning. Pretty clean, clear and open.
Yep.
Concrete. It's a lino floor, but it's concreted. It's a solid slab.
Okay.
You know, underneath it. So you can see the slab there. Nice big shop window. But as I said, look, it's either retail or office purpose.
Yep.
You know.
Can you just go underneath that and have a look up from the awning inside? I just want to inside the awning. Yep. Okay.
It looks like it's some sort of metal.
Yep. Have they got an asbestos report for this property?
I'll check.
Okay, thanks.
I'll check on that for you.
Yeah.
If there is asbestos.
The tenant's been here for a long time. How long have they been there for?
I think about 7 years from my memory.
Okay. Yeah. And are those automatic doors or are they
No.
They're just so that's the entrance. Is there another entrance further down or is it just one entrance?
No, that's the only entrance because it backs onto another building. There's no other.
Yeah.
There is an entrance down there into that other part, but it's locked up.
No. And as I said, you can see the building you're purchasing it's better to see on the top, the green section.
Yes.
And you can see that other bit they're in, it belongs to that building.
Okay. Nice. Understand. Yeah.
Right. And it almost looks like, I don't know when that was replaced, but obviously that's not original. That's been replaced at some stage.
Yeah.
There was probably an older awning on that at one stage.
Yeah.
But it's pretty all clear span, as you can see. It's nice. It's nice, good leasable space.
Yeah.
It's a nice box. Yeah, it's a nice box.
Yeah. You just have a look on the floor. Is the ground all good?
So it's some sort of lino, but it's actually a slab under it.
Oh, okay.
It's a hard concrete slab.
Okay.
I reckon this slab is probably only about. I reckon at some point they've redone that, but I'm talking 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Because this building would have probably been built, I reckon, in the 50s.
Yeah.
40s maybe.
Yeah.
Just going to have a look at the brick. Yeah, can't tell. That's more of a sort of, I reckon it'd be a 40s deal, 40s, 50s generation. But obviously all that shop front's been pulled out and redone and everything else there. But I'd say they put a new slab on it too.
Yeah. Would they have raised it after the floods? 2017? Would this have been flooded?
Oh, this would have got flooded. The whole CBD flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They didn't raise it then.
Oh, so it hasn't been.
This is
Up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but they would have done that when
That's more
wheelchair
disability.
access.
That's a ramp, isn't
That's
it?
a disability thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Originally-
big enough for the disability.
Originally,
That's good.
there was probably one step into this.
oh, I get you. Yeah.
That's been done later.
Yeah.
We'll just go at the back. I think look, I don't know for sure, but it gives me the distinct impression that the slab was probably done 20, 30 years ago. Here it is. You can see it here.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
change
like-
rooms? Is that change rooms on the side? That I'm seeing?
There's a tarot reading going in there at the moment.
Oh, tarot reading. Okay.
Th-
I must drop in for a reading.
This slab is way younger than the building. So it's been redone at some stage. I reckon originally this would have had a timber floor in it many moons ago. There's some stress cracks there. I'll be able to look at that, but that's nothing super unusual. Could have even been caused by drilling into the...
So just getting sort of an idea of the layout. So you come in and then there's two rooms for tarot reading.
I'll show you. I'll show you. So you really come in.
Yeah.
And that's your main entrance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll walk through it. We'll do a walk through.
Yeah.
Front door. Big open. Just all retail area. And then it's all just open. And then there's two little, they probably would have been originally change rooms. At the back, I just can't show it to you because there's someone in there, so we can't. They're just two little rooms. Like, can you see the sort of where it says spiritual guide?
Yes. Yep. So there's two rooms there for that. Yes.
Yeah.
They're about the size of.
And then you walk through that door into the back storage, which goes to the toilet and the kitchenette and the kitchen. And at the back of that, then's the nice big stairwell that leads up to the mezzanine storage area.
All right. And when the and that area is confined, that belongs to that building, right? It doesn't join up to the other building.
No. It's all because this other piece they lease actually finishes less than halfway down. So it finishes there. That's the other space they lease. Whereas this building goes all the way further that way, a long way. That other space they lease would be less than half of what this building is. It's only a little area. It'd be 100 and something metres though. Oh, it'd be 100. It's not
Right, okay.
So yeah, and that's basically it.
All right, that looks really good. That looks really good.
Did you want to chat to Helen?
Does Helen want to chat to me?
Not particularly. There is so there's only one toilet in the whole complex, or does next door have a toilet too?
Next door is a multi-tenanted building. I don't look after it, but I did lease it. I think you'll find there's actually a toilet for that down the lane.
Yeah.
Because it's multi-tenanted. I think you'll find, but once again, it's not part of this.
Yeah.
It's not part of this.
It's fine. Yeah. Nothing at the moment. I'll just have a quick chat to Sandra.
Yep.
Oops. Hi, Sandra. How you going?
Hello, I'm
Hi.
good, thanks.
Just if you go to the kitchenette at the back, just have a look around it to see if there's water or any waterproofing or dampness. Have a look up the top of it to see if there's any leaks. That's the only thing, any watermarks.
Oh, okay. We'll have a look for watermarks. Yep.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
apart from that, that's pretty much the only thing.
All
And then
right.
anything else, pest and building will pick up anyway.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Rightio. Yeah, we're just walking out the back now.
Yeah. And as you walk back, just have a look up at the tiles of the ceiling to see if there's any watermarks as you walk back out.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. Rightio.
Yeah.
Yep. So just going into the kitchen now. Yeah,
It doesn't look anything, obviously.
No.
And this, I reckon this was redone at, I reckon when they moved in 6 or 7 years ago.
That looks pretty good in there.
Yeah. None of the architraves are coming off the walls.
Yeah.
They're sign of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all looks,
Okay.
all looks pretty.
That looks good. Looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
This is all been redone, I reckon.
Yeah.
Years or so.
Yeah.
So that's the toilet. Yeah, the toilet area.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that all looks all right.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
They've redone all that. When obviously when they're coming and going to do this,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because they added
If I
that on.
took in the building next door,
Yeah.
it's still 1940s original.
Okay. You want to get your phone?
No worries.
I think that.
All good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Helen.
Thanks,
That's all
Helen.
right. I'll talk to you a bit later, Sandra. We'll have a chat over the weekend. All right.
No worries. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye. So now that you've done the inspection with us, you can see that it's quite detailed, even though we're doing an inspection there. We've also pulled up the old photos of this place as well, so you get to see it. And also then we get to see what it looked like before as well. And we've just recently done a pest and building report, which came out all clean, except for a few minor details we might want to touch up. You know, like there's some general maintenance that we want to keep up with this property. But in general, as you can see, we do make people do walk around. We do get them to look up, which is really important. We do talk to the client as well. And we also get them to walk back to see any leaks. We basically want to see the layout of the property. So in my head, I have a virtual idea of what it looks like, so I can place where how the property is laid out. And then when the pest and building report comes, it completes the framework in our head of where everything is seated and situated. So we can see that, you know, all the fires is come in compliance. We see the air conditioning, all of those things are done. But all in all, it's a fantastic lease, except for the fact that it doesn't have, of course, a bank guarantee or a deposit, but everything else in terms of the maintenance and what the tenant takes care of is actually more than other leases. So it's a cracker of a lease, and it looks like a really good property. I am so excited to continue to do the due diligence, and I can't wait to get this one completed for our clients. So again, if you're looking for a partner to work with you, and if you're looking to build a commercial property portfolio, and you really are wanting to be on your journey and on the right way of how you should accumulate your wealth through commercial property, reach out to us. Click below for a strategy call, or email helen@commercialpropertycashflow.com.au, and let's jump on a strategy call. Until next time, keep hunting, and let's chat again soon. Bye for now.